So, alright, I know I made the last episode kind of brief. Let's talk about some of the movies that I've watched in the last day. I watched a total of 4 movies. Actually, I think it's more than 4. So I watched Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Didn't finish it, so we'll talk about that another time. I finished Hello Dolly. This is a monumental, big Hollywood musical. It's really well made. The dance choreography and the music are incredible, but I don't know, I didn't find it that entertaining, and I personally wouldn't watch it that much. But if I were to give it a review, it would be a pretty positive review, because this is a really well made film. And if you like traditional Hollywood style musicals, this is definitely one that you should check out. But I just think there are better ones, like Singing in the Rain and Wizard of Oz and things like that, that I'd rather watch. And the only song from the soundtrack to this movie that I specifically go watch and listen to myself is Put On Your Sunday Clothes. And that song, I actually assumed before watching this movie that song was at the beginning, but no, it is not all the way to I think the end of the movie. So this is it was a very long movie too, and it felt very long. It was pretty poorly paced at times for me personally. I didn't get into it, and honestly, it's not a very musical movie. Like, the musical numbers are actually very big, separated points within the movie, so kind of interesting there. But it was still good. I recommend it if it sounds interesting. And then I watched the Three Musketeers on Disney Plus, which it's weird that they have Hello Dolly on Disney Plus. I think that one was one because they bought Fox. They have that, which I don't know why you would put that on Disney Plus, but okay, it's kind of a weird movie, and there aren't any other movies like that on Disney Plus, but okay. But the Three Musketeers was on Disney Plus, and this has and this is the one with Tim Curry, which is the main reason I watched this. I heard it was good. I'd never seen it, and I liked it. It was pretty fun adventure movie. There's nothing too special about it except Tim Curry's in it, and he gives an excellent performance, and I really enjoyed that. Also, I watched Animal Crackers on Netflix. I did a review for this. I did not like this movie. It was very bad. And it could have had more potential, which was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, if you want my further thoughts, go check out my review on my channel, Kabam Studios. What else did I watch? I watched The Rocketeer. And it's like Captain America, the First Avenger to me. They're even directed by the same guy. They're not movies I would go out of my way to watch, because there just isn't anything there for me. They're very slick, they're very shiny, basic action movies. They're cool, but in terms of an actual emotional, invested experience, I don't really care. Also, I feel like this movie should not have been made by Disney. Rocketeer is a rated R comic book, and it could have been much more in a film, more stylized, and maybe be done a lot better by a more visionary director. Not saying that just because the fact it was rated R would have made it better, but if you made the film rated R and got a more visionary director, they could have made a more slick and interesting movie that is more accurate to the comic, which I would love to see that, but it's okay for what we got. And then I watched 20,000 Leagues Under the Under the Sea, which this one I've seen before, and this is an incredible movie. It's the sci-fi aspect to this movie, and kind of the idea of this movie is fantastic. It's a movie that constantly keeps me guessing and thinking, and the characters are so well written and realized, and it's constantly investing, and really well paced, really well acted, especially for a Disney movie, because a lot of these other Disney movies, let's face it, like Darby O'Gill and the Little People, stuff like that, it's just kind of they're fine, but they're really cheesy, but still, yeah. I want to see if Dick Tracy's on Disney Plus, because I'll probably watch that if it is. I don't think it is. It's a little mature for Disney Plus, but yeah. I do really like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and it's really one of my favorite films ever made, and I highly recommend it. And I would love to see what a bigger modern take of this movie would be. I don't know if I would want to see it from Disney though. But yeah, those are the movies I watched.